Hey, how dare you? You're throwing things at me already. You can't. I'm not even on the screen yet. Stop. Hello, welcome to BitB Streams. Thank you for coming out. Today is Wednesday, and I'm cold. Anybody else cold? It's been really cold lately. Not that I'm complaining. I'm not a gigantic fan of summer either, so you know, that's totally fine. Oh man, but what a day. Today we've had like so much crazy stuff going on. Yay, says Carl Muffin. Dude, so much stuff. Like Phoenix was mentioning over there in the chat that the trailer for the Super Mario movie came out. I mean, I already knew that it was going to be Super Mario Galaxy related. A teaser came out, but they showed like more stuff, including like, you know, some Bowser scenes and stuff, and, you know, showing off the fact that Rosalina is there, obviously, you know, that kind of thing. Hey, it looks really nice. So I don't know. See, here's the problem. I haven't even seen the first Mario movie, and I think the reason why I didn't go and see the first Mario movie is because, like, I don't know, like the whole Chris Pratt being Mario thing, I could never quite get over that. I don't know. Mario, like, I'm too used to Mario being a silly Italian. So it's weird for him to just be like, you know, hey, gabagoo, it's me, Mario. I don't know. I know that, like, there have been many interpretations of Mario over the years, and there are some Marios that are just like, hey, what's up, Mario? So it's not that out there. I'm just bigoted. You know, completely. It's also chilly where you are. I love the colder seasons. I get to wear layers of clothing. Yeah, and I'm currently wearing layers of clothing too. I'm only in a t-shirt right now. However, for my like lower body down, I am wrapped up in a nice like blanket burrito. You know, that kind of thing. One of those like fleece blankets, which is like really, really warm. And then to cover up the toes, I went and got out some of my like really nice winter warm socks. Like the ones that are like really woolly and comfortable, and I'm just snug as a bug right now. I'm so cozy. I'm happy. Anyway, so not only did the Mario movie announcement stuff come out, I might have to like take a moment to hyperfixate for a second here. Have you guys seen the announcement about all the Steam hardware that was just recently talked about? They just dropped that today. How many of you guys are like in the know about that? And how many of you guys how many of you guys are not? I'm really curious about that. Because I am, and like, there's a lot of stuff there that's actually really, really cool. And I hope like I hope something goes somewhere with it. You know what I mean? I want to know. Please tell me I'm not the only one excited about this. I need excitement through symbiosis. For the love of all that is holy. Actually, you know what? Before I started stream today, I really should have pulled up like some example pictures of what exactly I'm talking about. Unfortunately, I never think to do that. So let me go and look this up. It should be within like, you know, image searches at this point, right? A couple of them are. I don't know. Most of it is like not updated completely just yet. Okay, so Steam. What was that one? Shoot, I spelled it wrong. Bit, you can play the Sonic levels now. Spoilers. I was gonna get into that, but yes, you can. Heard a little bit about it. Here, I'm going and looking up some pictures. There it is. All right, what's a good, comfortable place to put it on my desktop? I'm gonna get rid of all these pictures that are currently sitting on top here. I think it's like, I see pictures of like pizza and stuff. You can go away now. Goodbye. Okay, can I just drag and drop this and have it be nice? Yes! Yes, I can. Hi. And I'll go ahead and drag and drop this guy on the desktop as well. And also this guy. And while we're in the neighborhood, I will also go grab a picture of another picture. Where's it at? Where's it at? Scroll back, scroll back. I guess I'll drag is a good picture to kind of show off. I don't know, I suppose. And then, where are you? There's one particular thing that I wanted to get a really good picture for because I have words. There we go. That's a good picture. There we go. Okay. So anyway, so there's been some announcements of some hardware that Steam and Valve are going to be releasing sometime pretty soon. I'm going to go in order of the things that I am personally kind of excited about. Now, first of all, we've got the announcement of this thing called the Steam Machine, and it looks a little bit like this. Right next to a fishbowl. So, yeah, it's like, it is cute, and it has a, a little LED strip right at the bottom of it. And what this is it's basically a screenless version of, like, a Steam Deck, basically, except it's like 6 times as powerful as a Steam Deck. So this thing can run, like, native 4K resolution types of stuff. And in general, like, it seems like it's a really good contender for, like, something that can fight consoles, as well as something that can be, like, just a really good PC for somebody who wants to, like, have a PC in their house. So this is really, really cool for me. Like, fish. No, to the side of the fish. To the side of the fish. The funny black box. So this is kind of cool. Personally, I don't necessarily need something like this, though, because I have built my own PCs, as well as, like, I just recently updated my computer and added a new graphics card into it, so I don't necessarily need to have something like this. However, I do like the fact that this hardware is available for people that do want it, possibly. So there's that. The next thing that they made an announcement for is this guy, which is the new Steam controller. Oh, it's been a while since they tried making a controller. So if we take a close look at this, it's got the whole, like, ABXY thing going on, just like an Xbox controller. It's got 2 control sticks, it's got the control pad, all that jazz. But then it's got, like, the 2 touch pads at the bottom for, like, mouse control related stuff. That's cool. And I'm definitely I'm more excited about this because, if you remember, they had made a Steam controller long time ago in the past, and it looked like this. Actually, no. Did it look like this? Hold on a second. I think this is a mock-up. Hold up. That's not what it looks like. Here, let me pull up a different picture. I want to be accurate with my stuff. Here we go. Here's a picture of it directly next to the Steam Link, which was basically a little streamy box that allowed you to stream video footage of, like, whatever game you're playing to your TV or whatever is connected to that little square there. The GameCube. Yeah, the GameCube. I love the internet. They immediately, like, latched onto the idea. All right. Yeah, that's what the controller looks like, and I own it. It's fine. I don't know. It's kind of less than fine. Like, it's made out of nothing, and it feels plasticky, and it doesn't feel good to hold. And, like, I'm not a fan of it personally. I suspect that they've probably done a little bit of extra work to try and make, like, a decent controller this time around. And like, there are major improvements. All the regular controls are there. And they have changed what the basic setup of the touch controls and things. So I think that they're probably going to be doing pretty good. Does the black box come with fish? No, I don't think so. I think fish sold separately. You're going to have to go and get that yourself. Not going to be able to stay for long since I'm trying to get plenty of sleep. That's fair. You're in a completely different time zone. You should probably get some sleep. Best thing about it is the gyro aim, and you can get that from a regular PS4 controller. Yeah, gyro aim and stuff. So that's different. That's something a little bit new. Trying to remember what other things they made an announcement about it. They said that, like, it's gonna have like 30 minutes of battery. Actually, no, 30 hours of battery life. If it was 30 minutes, that would be a rip-off and a half. My kiosk finally opened at the Christmas market today and everything went great. Hey, congrats. Anyway, so I'm excited about that. I don't necessarily know if I'm going to be picking that up though. You know, it's kind of like possibly not. We'll have to see. The one thing that I actually may end up picking up, and this is like a big fat maybe. There's a lot of like big asterisks next to the word maybe, is the third thing that they made an announcement for, and that is the Steam Frame, which is their new headset. And it's the first time that Valve is delving into a standalone VR headset situation. It has its own like internal hardware on the inside of it, so it can run games natively by itself. However, if you don't want to do that, and if you want to have a little bit more power behind what you're working with, you can connect this thing to your computer wirelessly through this like Wi-Fi 6 dongle, and it will like cleanly and really freshly wirelessly send you footage of whatever game you're playing to your headset. And they've already said, again, this is Wi-Fi 6, so it's a pretty strong Wi-Fi connection between the headset and your computer. And also, they were talking about how they've got this new type of like eye tracking technology inside of the headset that can tell where your eyes is at any given moment. And so what it does is it basically like it set, you know, it works on bit rate, right? So it can tell where your eyes are in real time, and then it will try and make sure that the bulk of the bit rate is located at the positions where your eyes are. So, you know, if you're looking straight forward, it will try and like, you know, make little dots where like there's really high fidelity. And then like, it, you know, if you turn your eyes to like the left or the right, it will like make it a little bit cleaner on either the left or the right. That sounds like that's really, really cool. Looks at where your eyes are looking and then sharpens the image where your eyes are focusing. I think that's a really nifty and innovative way of making streaming to a headset like this really viable, honestly. I was talking to my brother recently, and we were discussing the fact that like PlayStation, I think PlayStation has something similar to that, if I remember correctly, or something like along those lines, but like nothing to like that effect. I don't think the PlayStation has, maybe it does have eye tracking in it, I'm not entirely sure, but I forget what the caveat was that he told me about it though. There was one thing he saw that he was just like, I don't know about that. But it's way different here, and like, so there's a couple of major asterisks at the end of this guy. Numero uno. Well, it looks like the controls are just fine. Okay, numero uno. What's the resolution of the headset? Like, this thing had better be at least comparable to a Valve Index or better. I'm not entirely sure how much or how little. We're gonna have to see about that. Number two, what's the battery life like? If this thing can't survive like at least 3 to 4 hours, I'm not gonna be able to deal with this. Number three, I want to know, can you get this thing fitted with like prescription lenses? Because I have bad eyes, and I think it would be very nice for me to get access to like a device that is capable of the whole like, you know, proper eyesight and all that jazz. Especially since like since it has the eye tracking thing in it, I doubt that any like retrofitting or, you know, any kind of third party lens fitting is going to be able to account for those cameras. Maybe they will, but it's doubtful. So I would like that to be an option built right in, being like, can I just put my prescription right directly into it, get it special ordered? That'd be kind of nice. 4, what kind of headset are we actually? What kind of like? It doesn't look like there's any kind of like audio connected to it. So are we working on earbuds again? Is that kind of the plan? I'm not entirely sure about that. there was another thing that I was thinking of as well. What was it? Obviously the price, for sure. We don't know what the price is for this thing yet, so we gotta... Floor times! We don't know what the price is for this thing yet, and my brother said that if this thing were to land somewhere within like the $600 mark, he would say that would be enough for him to pick this thing up. Thing is, whenever Valve releases pieces of hardware, they tend to go the route of making their stuff like really expensive. Like they tend to like, a lot of people look at their hardware as like a luxury item, you know what I mean? Something that like is really well crafted, but is like really expensive. I don't think 600 is going to happen. I'm expecting a little bit higher. Though if this thing does hit 600, I may consider picking it up. But again, we need to look at the asterisks here. We need to figure out like resolution, eye-related stuff. Oh, another thing I was thinking. So obviously this thing has some kind of eye tracking of some sort in it. Question, can that eye tracking be used for, other purposes as well? Like, not just the whole, the whole like bit rate, modifier, or, like the bit rate, efficiency system that they've got going on for their video streaming and stuff. Is it possible that you could use that eye tracking for stuff like VR chat or something similar? Because like I would love to do eye tracking in VR chat, but it's either really expensive, headsets that have it like for a ridiculously high amount of money, or in order to do it with something like a Valve Index, it requires you to know a little bit about tinkering. I do a little bit of dabble, a little bit of tinkering. I don't know. I don't trust myself nearly enough to do something like that on my own. I would much rather just have that be like an all-in-one system. Something that's built directly into the headset. Anyway, lots of questions. Lots of interesting things. But yeah, the headset itself, I think, is the one thing that I may end up picking up. The other things, I think they're going to be really cool for people that are within the market for something like that. For sure. Now, anyway, yeah, a lot of exciting things have happened today, like tons of stuff. And there's more things on the docket today involved with the, Pac-Man World 2 Re-Pac that we're about to be playing here. So how about we go ahead and dive on into it? Let's go over to the game tab and take... Oh, hey, Pac-Man World 2 is right here. Hi. Okay. So, let's... Oh, my controller shut off. There we go. Okay, let's dive on into here. What the... Oh, no. Continue game. There we go. That was almost bad. Letter from Sonic! Who's this Sonic? Well... Looks like there's a letter from Sonic in Pac-Man's mailbox. Head to Pac Village to read it. Yeah.
What's going down? What's happening? Where's the mailbox? Is it my mailbox? Is it your mailbox?
Oh, there it is. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. I like that. What the fuck? Ow. No, but why? That is so weird. What are you doing here, sir? Oh, bye. Oh, God. Who'da thunk it? Oh, everybody's getting presents. See ya. What the frog? You're looking out. Look at all the presents. Oh, I love that. Can I, like, butt bounce this? Nope. I guess everybody gets their own presents and I can't break into them. Very well. Okay. What are you? Pac-Man, what a surprise! Your friend left a present from us. Obtained arcade games Pac Sonic added to the arcade. It's a new arcade game called Pac Sonic. You can experience Sonic's world through this. Give it a shot and see if you can beat it. Oh, and there was one other present. Let me know when you're ready for it. Very interesting. What's the gold thing? Obtained one Sonic figurine. Genius. Okay. Well, what's the other thing? Are you ready for the present? Ta-da! A gachapon. Wait, a Sonic gachapon? Oh, that's so freaking cool. How about collecting coins to get all the figures for this machine, too? Well, good thing I haven't been using any of my coins, so now I can basically just flood them all into the Sonic machine. Hey, Pac-Man, happy birthday. Here's a statue of me.
Welcome.
Hi, Pac-Man. I have a present from your friend. He skinned Sonic alive. A new costume. I think it's wonderful and would suit you. Come on, give it a try. Well, why would I say no? That's ridiculous. Here, hold on. Rev roll. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Yeah. Awesome. 2-bit and Snatcher mini comics at once. 2-bit and Snatcher? Oh, bit and Snatcher. I thought you meant like a 2-bit version of Snatcher. And I'm just like, how do you make that? Anyway, anything else currently sitting around here? I don't think so. I think there literally is just like one arcade machine left to go and take a look. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Check that out. What the? Camera? Hold on. How did that happen? Oh! Oh, Pac-Man is gone, everybody. Oh, man. These machines are starting to kind of like make their way outside the door. I think we need to expand the building a little bit. Anyway, so I've noticed that there's not a whole lot of machines that are currently like available to me. I wonder why that is. I've kind of completed the main game already. It's weird that like they don't have the rest of this thing as an option. Where it's like, look at how many machines are currently not available to me. What the heck, man? Anyway, 107 coins. Sonic. You can get a Tails, a Knuckles, a Shadow, an Amy. They might have more DLC planned. That'd be interesting if they did. Ah, it's Tails. Give me another one. Another one. A jump panel. Oh, good. Genius. Motobug. I'm looking for an SSR here. Please. Egg Ghost. That's different. Oh, you're working on that VR idea. Interesting. Just a ring. Straight up. Bum. Nuckle! Yay! How about that? I love how I have to pay for my frickin' birthday prizes. Another Motobug. Great. Crap me. Alright. Chopper. Lovely. Getting a little bit sad. I think I'm done. Oh man, as much as I like gachapon stuff, like it just makes me sad whenever like you get into that mode of like, oh, there's nothing new, and also I'm getting a bunch of like garbage pulls. Anyway, what the heck are you? Oh boy, rolling around on the island. You gotta be kidding me. Ah, hello. Hi, you're here for the fun, Snap. How about that? Thank you, Phoenix, for inviting Snap here. This is so freaking silly.
Let's go.
Sonic style Pac-Man theme. Yeah, this sounds appropriate. Okay, so how does this work? Right there's a dash panel. Use it to get a burst of speed. Dash allows you to defeat enemy. Cool. Oh, is there anything else I need to be doing here? Oh, of course. Thank you. Ah, good, good. I like it. What the fuck, man? I'm playing a Sonic game all of a sudden. Ah, okay. I really don't like the control situation with you know, Pac-Man can't exactly turn all that well when he's going that fast. On the boost definitely lasts a heck of a lot longer, like, you know, off of a jump pad. Waka waka waka! Aw, man, let me do the tricks. If you take damage with zero, I mean, yeah, I'm well aware of that. That's how that works. Can't spin into people. That makes me a little bit sad. This is so bizarro. Ah. He did the adventure pose. Boing. All right. I wonder, like, does Sonic Team just have these assets on speed dial? I swear to God. They just be like, we need to be in Green Hill Zone again. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I'm in a Pac-Man mood. I'm not necessarily in a, you know... Not really in a Sonic-type mood. Ooh. Kick. Oh, dear. I can't do anything about this. What? Come on. There we go. Now I can do something about this. Supersonic! Good lord. That's great. I love that. We need more crazy, like, you know, we need crazy crossovers like this more often. It just feels like they don't happen, you know? At least, like, you know, not in this kind of detail, at least. All right. Let's move up. The freaking sound effects. I can't get over the freaking sound effects. Oh god, don't hit the spikes. Yep. You're fine. You'll live. All right, where do I want to go from here? I guess you. I can't bounce off enemies though, right? How do I get over there safely? I guess. I know that I have the ability to do that. Though that one platform isn't coming back. Bombs. There we go. But bouncing off of them? Oh, yeah, maybe. Well, that platform's gone, so I think I'm posed. Eh. Oh, no! Okay, well, now I got a second chance. All right, let's see. Ooh. Oh, it does work. Ah, see, I'm not thinking like Sonic, you know what I mean? I got one of the things. How many of the... Oh, God, there were 5 of them in total. Oh, I've probably missed a bunch. Shoot. Okay. Well. Ow, frick. Hey, Pink, how's it going? And here I was worrying that this wasn't going to be worth, like, you know, an extra $5 or something. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Well, I was going to need that extra life. Oh, yeah, that's right. I've lost, like, all of my extra lives thanks to the fact that I was fighting Spooky last time. Whoops. Oh, God, how does one get up there? Oh, I know. Give me a minute. Kinda. What if I... Nope, I can't stand on that. What? Hey, that works. It's jank, but it works. All right, now I've already been up that way, so I'll just keep making my way through here. I'm not gonna lie, this feels way too slow for a Sonic game, personally. Like, I feel so inadequate. Like I'm not getting anywhere properly. Let's see. Also, you know, my collector brain is not telling me to, you know, slow down and take it easy. Well, no, it is. It is telling me to slow down and take it easy. But that's not really my primary brain when it comes to Sonic games. Like, in Sonic games, I'm just like, no, go fast. Go whoosh. I missed the thing. God damn it. Oh boy. Nom 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 nom. This is So fucking goofy. I love it. But you are going whoosh. Not nearly enough. Okay. 2 out of 5. Again, I've probably missed like 12. Am I going into a 2D zone? What the heck, man? Oh, classic. Very well done. How do I get all the way up there, though? I want it. Dang it. Oh, I guess I have to replay to get that, wouldn't I? Yeah. Probably. I think you had to bounce on those badniks that I killed. Oh, okay. That's death. Yeah, I hit a checkpoint back here, so not much I can do about it. Dang it. Maybe they respawn now? Well, that doesn't matter because I hit a checkpoint, right? This is such a weird combo of, like, slow and fast. You can go back up the end. Oh, can I? Oh, I'm far too late for that one. Owie. Here, let me see what happens if I do this. Oh, hold up. I really wanted to try and hit, like, that one red ring up there. Oh. Oh. Oh, gotcha. I missed it before. There literally is Chaos Emeralds before he turns into Mega Pac-Man. Oh god, so well done. Ooh, hello. Sonic and Pac are just having fun after they became friends in Smash Bros. Oh yeah. Best buddies, best friends. I mean, now, I don't know whether or not Smash Bros is going to come back in, like, the same level. You know, the same level of hype that it did during, like, the Ultimate era. But I will say, like, we need more games to take that, they need to take that specific crown for, like, crazy collaborations. Honestly, Sega is kind of doing a really good job at that. You know, they've done this collaboration with Pac-Man, and then you know, they've got the Sonic, like, crossoverse, whatever the heck it's called. I'm trying to remember. Miku is at Sonic Party. Pac already has an invitation. Yay! Panic, more like panic. And then what was that? They just recently announced that, like, SpongeBob is going to be getting into you know, Sonic Cross Worlds. Ow! Ow! Should have bounced my way back here. Okay, how do I do this in a way that will actually get me on a platform? Yipe. Bob Leponge. Owie. Oh, I need to hop on you. Oopsie. Well. I'm collecting all the lives, though. Holy shit. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yipe. Okie dokie. Yeah, I need to remember that that's a mechanic. I'm just so used to kicking things. Kicking things makes me happy. It gets out a lot of aggression. How's it going, nerds? It's going pretty good. I mean, you say nerds. I'm currently playing both Pac-Man and Sonic at the exact same time. So I feel like incredibly nerdy at the moment. And I'm enjoying a heck of a lot of it. Oh, good. A bunch of falling blocks and stuff. Great. I'm gonna try and go that way. Yeah, very nice. That was basically just a shortcut. Okay. But that doesn't make it that so that I can collect all the things, though. Look, I'm missing out on so much stuff. What if I run, you know, I miss one of, like, those red rings? That would make me sad. Oh, wait, there's one. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that now. I say nerds as a slight tease, and I completely wholeheartedly own it. Because that's exactly what I am. Glad to hear things are doing good. I hope things are going good with you, Maddie.
Yeah!
So cool. There's the exit portal. Let's go.
All right.
Yay! How bad did I do? So 3 out of 5 of the red rings. Clear with 100 or more rings. That's clever. I like that. I got a chopper. Neat. And another Tails. And a Motobug. Neato. Collect all the red star rings. Yeah, I didn't do that. Obtain the bronze medal or higher. And I get... Wait, so the reward is just the music for Green Hill Zone Act 1? Oh. Something I can get on the internet. Understood. God, where is this gonna go, I wonder? Supersonic Tricky Railroad.
Let's go.
Bum, 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 bum. I just noticed that I have the YouTube chat all covered up. A Green Zone-esque cover of... Who made this? Oh, what the hell, man? Anyway, let's grind the rails. Oh, well, never mind. Things have been getting better as of late. Might have long last got ADHD meds, and that might actually help me with making the shake like a senile chihuahua. Wait, oh, help me without making me shake like a senile chihuahua. Oh, without. Understood. Yeah. Hey, that's nice. I'm happy for you. Awesome. Anyway, where am I going? What am I doing? Yahoo! Oh, no. It's very easy to die in these levels. I'm glad that there are plenty of, like, you know, I'm gonna go this way. But there are so many elements, like, you know, and moments in this particular... Ow. I was trying to swap! God... Anyway. There's so many times in this game where, like, the heightened butt bounce is actually completely required. Silly me thinking that, like, that was going to be a rarity. Or like, hey, you got an extra bonus amount of bounce. Fun! No, some of it is absolutely needed. Okay, I need to actually, like, press a button to swap over. See, I'm not used to that because in previous Sonic games that I played, it's very automatic when you swap sides. Going into the void, apparently. Oh, no, go back. Yeah. I want you. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Please, man, it'd be such a shame for all of these mechanics to just never be used again for any particular reason. I know, like, they don't have to make an entire game out of it if they don't want. But it's one of those, like, after the DLC is over, this is gonna be unfortunate. Anyway, I can break this. Sure. Yahoo! If I remember correctly, it's like jump and the direction you want to swap in forces, so maybe they took the physics from there. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, I really hope they didn't. Yeah. Yeah, alright, I just gotta, like, get used to it. Like, it makes perfect sense to jump to change whatever rail you're on. I just gotta, like, get used to that. Alright. Where am I at? Forces was a baffling game. I have only heard of, like, you know, legends about Forces. Let's see. Anything hiding? No, I think we're good. Thank you. Dang it! Whatever. Got red ring. I win. I succeed. Anyway, where am I going from here? Woo! Yeah. Oh, oops. Can I, you know when Sonic, like, does the whole sprinting and then swapping between, you know, lanes? Am I able to do that as Pac-Man? Is that possible? Yeah, quick step. Yeah, that's what it is. As someone that took literally the 2020 lockdown to make, sit down and try to 100% in the game, still have the fact it was technically my first completed Sonic game because it tested my patience so much. Ooh. I think I just have to be good and, like, properly swap. Yeah, you know, properly go left and right at the right times. I don't know. Yay! See, I want to do the style moves. God damn it. I don't like how that's automatic. Give me the ability to, you know, smugly taunt in the air. What? Ew. That brings me all the way back here. That sucks. All right. Not that far. Okay. Oh, and hey, I don't even have to do the stupid button puzzle anymore.
Mega Pac-Man!
Get devoured, idiots! Whee! All right. Oh, nice. 4 out of 5. There's no way I'm gonna get 5 out of 5. I know myself well. Oh my god, I'm skipping through like, oh, Jesus. Whoops. Oh, I wanted to hit that. Oh. Can I? Oh. Yeah, skip past all that. Well, man. I'm also not going to be able to get any of those, like, 100 coin bonuses either, because it's just like, Welcome to a magical journey through my mouth, Pac-Man. Oh, this garb. What the? This isn't Sonic-esque. Look at all the frickin' spikies. Oh dear. I made a mistake. Played the 3DS version of Generations when it came out, only to later learn that my struggle on it wasn't because of me, but because of its being so hella jank. Interesting. I'm so sorry. So I played Generations on the Xbox, and the Xbox one was really good. I also went and bought the one on PC as well, just because I was like, oh, this is so nice. Problem is, the PC version of it ended up like, you know, it aged like a very fine milk, in that the controller support for it is only an Xbox 360 controller. And I don't know if anybody knows like how much of a pain in the ass it was to get an Xbox 360 controller to connect to a PC back in the day. Like, you needed to have a dedicated PC dongle in order to make it work. So, you know, you couldn't connect it via Bluetooth. And also, it wasn't like, you know, the dongles were like fairly cheap, but it was kind of like, you know, okay. But the main problem is that, like, Microsoft is the company that kind of just doesn't like to do any backwards compatibility at all. So they didn't make any kind of methods of connecting Xbox 360 dongles to future versions of Windows. So, like, all of those Xbox 360 dongles that exist out there are basically like complete lead weights. Just like you can't do anything with them now, which makes me sad. Because, like, there's a bunch of games that, you know, legacy games out there that have Xbox 360 support for, like, controller that you can't really play with an Xbox 360 controller anymore. And so if you try and connect, like, you know, an Xbox One controller or an Xbox Series controller to your computer, it works totally fine, but it won't play any of those Xbox 360 games unless you, like, finagle them a bit. I know there are some people that have made mods for games that have, like, they try and translate the Xbox 360 inputs into, like, Xbox One controller inputs. It's complicated. I don't know. It just makes me sad because on the surface it really feels like they should work, and they just don't. Buzz Bomber. Yay. Ooh. Oh, Sonic figure set. Whoa. Oh, Shadow. Oh, damn it. So wait, Sonic figure set 1, is that just like a new machine that I would have access to? Or, like, do I get all 3 of those figures? Ah, that sounds cool. I don't think that's a bad reward. Getting a, shadow figure. That's fun. All right. I'm assuming this is probably the last level of this little DLC package. 300 IQ evil genius. Oh, gee. I wonder who the fuck I'm fighting.
Let's go.
I can't guess. Yay. Okay. Here we go. I wish he talked. I really wish he talked. That's unfortunate. All right. Let's see how this fight works. Oh! Okay. You've been accepted into college? Very nice. Oh, hello. Aw, man. Oh, how do I avoid that? Shoot. Okay, this might be tough. Oh. You bastard. Oh, I can kick him from here. Dang it! Dr. Egg Boy. Shit. Is there a way to, like... Ah, there must be a way to, like, dodge that. I'm just not figuring it out. Problem is, I'm not as fast as Sonic. I can't do funny dashes. I can throw funny pack dots everywhere. You prick, come on. Oh dear. He has a lot of health on him. Oh, very nice. Oh, hey, now it's the shape of a Pac-Man. Maybe I just gotta, like, at least keep one ring on me at all times. Absolute buffoonery. Okay. Can you imagine working at, like, a video game place? Like, you're working at Namco or Bandai or whatever the heck. And you're given the opportunity to... You're given the opportunity to, like, make video game levels for Sonic the Hedgehog. That's gotta be surreal. Maybe I gotta hit it back. Unlikely, but, like, Pac-Man's kick is pretty good. Did the animation of him looking over at Pac-Man feel like he was just thinking, wait, what the fuck? Close enough. Ow. All right, let me try this again. Oh, dang it. Sorry, timing on my hits are, like, not good. Ah. Something tells me that this has nothing to do with hitting them. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I can. How do you avoid that? What the heck? Like, aside from just, you know, being a fiend and collecting a ring every single time you die, which you can do, don't get me wrong, but prefer not to. Avoid the kick when stuck in the ground. I don't know. Eh. Yeah, maybe I should utilize more of my rev roll. Bonk. Oh, okay. That's death. Oh, man. Why is Dr. Eggman turning out to be worse than Spooky? That's what I want to know. Because Spooky has got, like, tells. Dr. Eggman, on the other hand, is just like, what do you... Thank you for the boba. Very refreshing. Ah, dang it. These rings respawn in any way? Okay, I can hit him from the ground like that. Pretty useful information, honestly. Are you taking up more of this island? What the hell is your deal, man? Oh, and the rings do repopulate. Good. Good stuff. What? Where are you going? What? What is this? This is new. This is different. Oh, dear. Okay. Thank you for not barraging me with that too long. Oh, ow. Oh, okay. One more. All right, one more and we're golden. Oh, dear. Only one island remaining, though. Ah, man. Hedgehog to the head. Perfect way to... I don't have a lot of lives left. Okay. Just a wasted one. That's fine, though. A game over in this game is, like, not a big deal. Aw, man. Get that kill. Jesus. Whack out work. I'm a retry. You know, one thing I just noticed, there is no, like, call or radio to help you out in any way with this. In all the other levels, it's just like, Pac-Man, here's a tip for you. This time, it's just like, you're on your own, fucker. I don't know this guy. Man. I wasn't sure. I was kind of stuck in a corner there. And there's gotta be some, like, ways to avoid attacks that I'm just not seeing. Crazy that Pac is having so much trouble with this first boss of the first game of Sonic. Yeah, he's in, like, scrub territory here. There we go. Also, Pac-Man is very old. Let's be real. Been around the block. How do you avoid that? Jump over it? I don't know. That works, I guess. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, got. No. Yeah, that does technically work. But boy, it's jank. Ow. Okay. See, slowly I'm starting to see the code behind the bullshit. Like with any boss fight, you kind of you start to see some of the tells of the boss, you know what I mean? And the ways that you can like potentially cheese them. You know, like if I hang on the outside for a little bit, though that doesn't work on oh dear, okay. It doesn't work on like any of the outside edges where like there used to be land apparently. Whoopsies. Sucker. Hey Osha, how's it going? I'm playing Sonic the Hedgehog apparently. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, I can probably dodge to the left. Yeah. I need to pick up some rings. Singular. Okay, good. More rings. Yeah. Oh dear. Frickin' garbage. God. Ah, okay. Okay. Got it. Yep. All right, one more. Let's go. He's gonna take out more land. Less room to maneuver. Good. I don't remember Sonic being this yellow. Who's this yellow belly son of a bitch, Sonic? I don't like this. Yeah, okay. Yikes. All right. Come on. Aw, man. Get back here, you coward! Oh, frig. Okay. Sure, let's go with that. Hate. Oh my god. Oh no. Not good. Oh, good. Sucker! Yeah! Yeah, go fly yourself back to Sonic Crossworlds. Wait, where are we going? There's no way there's more. Okay. Just like a regular boss fight. When does it end? I don't know. Oh, green one. Green one, green one, green one. Goody. All right. What do you mean? Oh, thank God. There was a checkpoint. That dangerous. Ah, I probably could have hit the other bomb too. Oh well. Whoopsies. Okay. Cut that shit out. Uh-oh. What was this? Ah. This is terrifying. Thank you for the pie. Refreshing snack. I have no lives. Why? Wah! Oh, man. I have to restart the whole freaking fight, don't I? Yep. Yeah, I do. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Whatever. I figured out how to do the first part of the fight. I can definitely deal with the second one. You know, I'll get there. What? Pac-Man, you all right? You tripped on a rock there for a second. Dang it. Yeah, the edge hit boxes are like vulnerable because you can't actually land the he can't land the wrecking ball anywhere like, you know, near the edges. So you can sort of like cheap it out that way. But that gets you killed. There we go. Dang it. Phoenix is saying, I want to ask... Oh, Lord, give me a second. I want to ask, is it okay if I try to figure out a design for your brother? I was just wondering what he would look like if he had a Bit-B design. I mean, hey, I'd say go ahead. Go for it. I mean, I've had plenty of people that have attempted to try and come up with, like, you know, different designs for, like, you know, bit sonas for, like, you know, either friends that have joined the casts for, you know, for our streams. Or miscellaneous other people as well. There we go. Gotta go to work now. Have fun and have a good one. Y'all see you later. I hope you have a decent time at work. As decent as work can be, I'll say. Dang it. Dang it. Haha, sucker! All right. Moving on to step 2. This better not be like a 3-layer boss. Oh, frig. Dang it! Oh, I was trying to wait to... I wanted to be there for when the bomb fell, and then I could hit it, and then... Uh-oh. Okay. I really hate the fact that, like, you know, the blade sort of, it moves left or right to try and chase after you. That is some bullshit. Ah! Yeah, and then you get to spaces like that, which are incredibly difficult to find, like, room to jump through. Ah! Alright, got him. Don't give me a third level. Be done. What are we doing? Where are we going? Oh, no. Oh, no, I think I know exactly what's about to happen. I don't have enough lives to deal with this. Shit! I was hoping not. Whoop. Oh, that's not lava. It's like, hot coils. Agate! Ah! Maybe I really do need to use this more often. I just don't. I tend not to. Wow! Was I supposed to, like, stay on that? Dang it. Dang it. Maybe I was supposed to, like, butt bounce on it, possibly. Yo! Yeah! Pac-Man, this is nothing to be happy about. Oh, there's no rings up here anymore. Where? Oh, okay. I've lost the plot. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is, or how you would, how you attack this guy. Damn you, Death Egg! Oh, oh no. I have fallen. Okay. Eh. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Rings, please. Yeah. Used up all my rings. All right. It's like I gotta hit like the hand multiple times apparently. All right. Okay. Don't move. The hand moves way too quickly. There we go. Bunny robot go burp. All right. All right. I'm figuring this out. Oh. Dang it. Fine. Howdy, Super Sci-Fi. How's it going? Aha. Ah. Oh, okay. And I've only gotten halfway through his health. That's great. Once again, can we trigger an event that adds the rings back, please? What is this about? Whoa. No. I don't approve of this. Stop it. What is happening? Ooh. Oh, come on! No time to hit him on that. All right. Eh. How many lives do I got left? Oh, none.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Okay. Once again, I get no help with this boss fight from any of my superiors. They're just like... No. Nobody fucks with Eggman. I repeat my previous question. Why am I having more difficulty on this boss fight than I was with frickin' Spooky? Ow. Maybe you should take a break and come back later. No! Must persevere. Dr. Eggman can't get away with this bullshit. Eggman's like, you dare to cosplay my nemesis? Die! You look ugly in that wig, by the way. I just got bounced in the air. Holy shit. Woo. Yeah, see? I like when they're like, we're gonna be nice and add the rings back. No! There's so much room for death in these boss fights, I swear. Holy crap. This part of the boss fight just feels quaint at this point. Still beats me to a pulp, but you know. I think that, yeah, the other thing that kind of bothers me about this part of the boss fight, or like this boss fight gauntlet in general, is how long it takes to do these particular parts of the boss. Like, all three of these bosses are, like... yeah, they're basically bosses in and of themselves. And so, to basically be like, no, this is a gauntlet. You're doing all of them at once. You can't complete the mission unless you do them all at once. There's a cruelty to it. You know what I mean? I still haven't quite gotten over the fact that I'm playing Pac-Man World 2 again. Only this time I'm playing as freaking Sonic the Hedgehog. You know? Okay, bombs. I'll say you get your money's worth for this DLC though. Wah. Oh, couldn't give me any rings back. Oh, this is cruel. All right. There. What a jerk. Okay. Ring. Round 2. Fight. Ah. Dang it. It's okay, I got it in the rebound. Oh, no! Why does the path need to get smaller like that? Ah. Apparently having a three... Okay. I was about to make the joke. Apparently having a 300 IQ means that you get a weird infatuation with freaking saw blades. Wouldn't it be fun? So this DLC has only been out for about like a couple of days now. Wouldn't it be funny if a patch comes out like tomorrow, where they're like, "Sorry, we softened up the boss fights because people were complaining that they were too hard." That is freaking hilarious when that does happen, and like I have only had like very rare experiences of having that happen to me personally. Like, for example, I remember a long time ago, the DLC for Hat in Time came out, the Seal the Deal stuff. And when that DLC came out, I think we all know the cruise ship level where you needed to go and, like, I think it was Ship Shape. We all remember that one where, like, you had to like hand out, like, you know, goodies and all that jazz to people. And it was like way worse when it originally came out. And I played it on day one. The following day, they released a patch just being like, yeah, too hard, sorry. And it is interesting being in like a position like that where maybe you have beta testers, but maybe those beta testers are really good at the game. And therefore, you are, like, you're handing the game over to people that they're kind of inherently a skewed data set. So it takes a little bit of, you know, you have to, like, hand it out to the public to really get a good idea of what exactly you need to do with the level. Just be like, do we make it easier? Do we make it harder? What's the plan? What are we doing? If Sawblade equals 300 IQ, what does that imply for Pale King and Hollow Knight, then? A godly genius. Stephen Hawking. I think. On a side note, I miss Stephen Hawking. I feel like Stephen Hawking left this planet around the exact same time as, like, a lot of stupid shit started happening around him. Honestly, I feel like it is our stupidity that probably killed him. Or he's just like, you know what? Fuck this shit, I'm out. Ignorance and, like, you know, stupidity. Oh, okay. Dang it. Sounds pretty accurate. Oh, oops.
Ah, man.
Oh, Pale King really lives up to the whole higher being deal. Okay. Okay, I really hope some rings spawn in. No. All right. Do this all in one hit. Understood. Good enough. All right. All right, I have only seen Death Egg once. Death Egg Robot. So I am hoping to see it a second time, maybe. Dang it. Hey, Diamond, how's it going? Walk. Ah, that's bad. Okay. All right. Hey. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like it. What are you talking about? Jesus! How was I supposed to avoid that? In comes the horse shit. I got it. Barely. Hey, can I hit him twice? Yes! Chafed him out. Thoughts on the Steam hardware? I talked like heavily about it at the very beginning. I'll talk about it in a little bit. Maybe after I manage to not horribly die here. All right, I have 4 lives at my disposal. Let's see what I can do about it. Oh, whoops. Yikes. Oh, hello. Let me up. All right, good. This ain't Sonic. Where's the speed? There's the speed. Look at me go. I'm going yum. Yeah. Aw, man. I got 2 hits there. Up. Out. I've been trying to leave rings wherever I possibly can, but like, God, it's really tough. Oh, and here we go. Here comes this. Can we patch this little hole here? Ah! I give up. Random thing I always randomly remember is allegedly Robotnik / Eggman was at least appearance-wise based on Theodore Roosevelt. I can see that very well, yeah. Okay, I'm figuring this out. And I have 3 lives to do it. So my confidence is high. One more shot, buddy! Oh dear. Ah, he's burning. Oh. Hey, Mapley's here. Hello. Yeah, get a load of the new Sonic game. Yeah, I've avoided that by proxy. Ah! Oh, man! So close. Sonic looking a little round. Little rotund. Ah, frag. Dang it. Let me back up. Dang it. Frig. Totally Sonic guy. It's classic Sonic. Look at him. He's great. Yeah, good. Oh, wow. Bah, okay, well. How was I gonna avoid that? Good. My confidence has dramatically decreased. Oh, you finished the thing. Nice. Oh, whoops. Oh, dang it. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Ah, that works. God, I wish the Pac dots did literally anything. Oh no. Well, I have fallen down, sir, and I refuse to get back up. That works! I could go for a bigger platform. Where? I kept... Okay. You piece of shit. Oh, his laser goes wavy wavy now. Bye. I'm gonna look at this thing that Mapley posted. Ah, very nice. I like it. Very cute. Hey. All right, I got him. The gods have blessed us with the almighty checkpoint. Yeah, but it's only one checkpoint. Oh, ow, and the checkpoint immediately goes away if I die again here. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna hang out down here. Well, all right, I got him. Part of me wishes this was like on a 2D rail of some kind, because it almost feels like it's a little bit more obnoxious to do this in like. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Oh dear. Scared. Oh, okay. Punched him. Oh no. was right freaking there! This boss fight sucks, eggs! Makes sense, because he's Eggman. Anyway. Yo, Sonic Adventure 3 look insane. How long have I been at? It's 9 o'clock! Oh my god! I was thinking to myself, like, you know, I was sitting there like, oh hey, I can do the Sonic DLC, and then I can move into like some stuff with Spooky's tree. Maybe no. Get his ass! Oh, I will. I'll get him. No worries. My morale has not decreased like that much. Hey, can you take out your buddy there? No? Apparently not. Whee! Ow. Make him need an egg in this trying times. Man, you know, that's one thing I don't really have in my diet all that much is eggs. I don't know. Eggs to me, like, they got a specific taste that I'm just like, not keen on, you know? They're not bad. It's just one of those, like, I'd prefer to have it anyway else. Like, eggs with a combination of, like, some different flavors, I think. Of course, I'm sure a lot of other people could probably relate. Just be like, what crazy person eats nothing but eggs? Ow. I say that, but I could think of a couple of people that actually do only eat eggs. Ah. My stepdad's pretty pissed that my stepbrothers have been home all day and didn't do the dishes at all. Ooh. Yeah, that ain't good. God, I distinctly remember there was one time that my dad was, like, particularly pissed off with me and my brothers. Mostly because, like, we were spending a lot of time playing video games and all that jazz. Specifically, I think it was, like, on the Xbox at the time. Castle Crashers had just recently come out, and we were all having, like, a really fun time playing Castle Crashers. And then, my dad got very, very upset with us because, like, I'm dead. Okay. Whoever voices not Sonic in this game, I dig it. Pretty good. Sounds a little too hero-y for me, but... Every single time the dishes never get done unless I do them. Yeah, no, I kind of agree. Well, unfortunately, when it comes to, like, chores and things like that, it ultimately does come down to the person who cares the most about taking care of it and making things clean. And that usually limits it to a very select few people within a particular household. And it's not fair and it's not fun. I know several times when I was growing up where I was just like, I want things to be nice and tidy and orderly. I remember one of the contentious things was, like, you know, we had a dishwasher growing up, and you know, for some people that is a luxury. And one of the things that we kept on talking about was, hey, when you have a dish, and like if the dishwasher is empty, why don't you go ahead and take your dish and put it inside the dishwasher? Okay, that way you don't have dishes stacking up, and you get the benefit of like, you know, it takes so much less effort to like load the dishwasher, and then you could just run it, and bada bing, bada boom, half of the job is completely done for you. However, we were stupid teenagers and were lazy as hell, and we didn't really care about doing that. So that made things a little bit difficult. Anyway, now back to what I was talking about. I remember there was like one particular summer when Castle Crashers just recently come out on Xbox Live Arcade, and like that was the new hotness. We really liked playing Castle Crashers. And one day, my dad gets really, really pissed off at us because apparently there was like some kind of chores that we were not taking care of. And he gets upset, and like, I really don't like the way he handled it, because honestly, he could have like just had a nice sit down with us, been like, okay, look, what do you guys need to do? Like, what do you need to make your chores happen like a little bit smoother? Because like, clearly you guys are having problems with it. Let's try and work something out. But rather than try and work something out, he basically just said, you know, do your chores or else. You know, it's like, you live in my household, goddammit, and you will do like your frickin' chores. And then he said the line that I remember very clearly, which was like, you know, maybe you guys have been playing some like too many video games. Maybe like, you know, you've been doing a little bit too much castle crashing. And that hurt. That hurt a lot, because it's like, playing video games is one of those things that, you know, helps with escapism and, you know, dealing with less bullshit in your life. And so for him to just be like, hey, I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna be like, you guys have been playing too much of this Castle Crashers video game. It's just like, fuck off with that. That's incredibly mean. He was a good dad, don't get me wrong, but like, you know, when he got mad, he tended to like take it out on, he tended to take it out on like the thing that he, one, didn't really understand, and two, the thing that like the easy jab, you know what I mean? The thing that's like easy to punch at. And of course, it's always the goddamn bloody video games, right? Okay, I gotta remember, I can hit multiple bombs if I'm good. And I can shorten up this particular part of the boss fight significantly. Yeah, check that shit out. Fuck you, egg person. Oh, fuck me right back. No. Oh, it's one less, you know, one less life during the Eggman boss fight. My legs hurt. It's because of the goddamn video games. No. Luckily, that is not what my dad would do. Let's be fair. My dad was actually the gamer in the household. So, no, he was good. Thank you for the snowball. In fact, like, my dad still plays video games nowadays. He's like, for the longest time, he's actually been really into Splatoon, if you can believe it. Dang it. Throw your bloody bombs. That's not bloody bombs. Good enough. Escapism by playing video games? Never heard of that. No! Why'd you think that? It's not like that's one of my go-to coping mechanisms. Nah, no. Oh. Ah. Balls. Okay, all right. That wrong button. Ah! Oh, man. All right. That's annoying. Okay. I will say, though, there are a handful of specific scapegoats that happen all the frickin' time when it comes to, like, you know, what's wrong with the children of today? Oh, I'm dead. Dang it. I got greedy and I was like, can I grab those rings? No, I can't. All right. I got bored at work, so I decided to listen to your stream while working. Don't get in trouble. That's all I'll say. I hope your bosses are fine on you watching, you know, funny Twitch on company time. Whoops. They will never know. Oh, yes. The perfect, most reasonable explanation. I'll say, there was a place that I worked at one point that they did allow you to listen to music while you were doing work. Like, as long as you had the ability to do your work, they were just like, yeah, whatever, go ahead. Now, it wasn't a fun place to work at, don't get me wrong. Place sucked. And in fact, music and your podcasts were kind of the only thing that was keeping a lot of the people around there sane. So, you know. Ow. used. How would they know? Guess what we're about to do?
Oh no.
Gaming is my therapy. Proceeds to break through drywall when dying in-game. All right. Really got to try to, like, hold on to some lives here. I'm gonna need him if I'm gonna manage to defeat the Death Egg robot. If they come out with a patch tomorrow that, like, softens up these boss fights, I'm gonna be upset. I almost fell off. Gotta get my Switch controllers replaced or something, and finally lock in on finishing the Path of Pain, and then beating the Radiance in Hollow Knight. Ooh. Yeah, what's been your issue with your Switch controllers? I'm assuming you're talking about your Joy-Cons, right? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I could definitely take a guess. That's why I have, like, I went and got myself a Pro Controller, like, the moment I possibly could, because I was just like, you know, the Switch controls. I mean, heck, the Pro Controller, I just like the fact that the Pro Controller has got, like, bigger sticks. I got big hands, you know. I'm not child. So I kind of need the bigger controller, you know? Wow. Yeah, I gotta be better about that. Come to think of it, losing 2 lives on the first level, not good. I'm going to do a heckin' strategy. Ooh, yeah, Hall Effect 6.
No.
I was watching the whole, like, you know, Steam announcement for all of their hardware, and one of the things they advertised on them was Hall Effect switches with good old magnets. They know where it's at, man. Ah, frick. All right. My old ass Switch can't even do the TV display thing anymore, so I'm just suffering out here. Wait, you can't do the TV display thing? Oh my god, what happened to it? That sounds like a very janky problem. Oh, balls. Okay, I'm fine. Hella old Switch since 2019. Ooh, okay. I wonder what my year Switch is. I think it's like, it's one of like the first Switches that came off the assembly line, I believe. Ah. There we go.
Hey, come on.
I know mine wasn't the absolute first, but it's definitely ancient in comparison to my iPad. Oh, okay. Ah, Fred. Get back here. That's a nice egg, man. Good first shot. Oh dear. Oh dear. You gotta be kidding me. God! Aw, man, you got rid of that, that last bomb you would have thrown. Speaking of throwing things. bitch. Hold on, let me throw the bomb that the player can throw back at me. No, there's one guy that I remember watching way back in the day who, he used to, he used to talk about this phenomenon known as the giant fuck me light. Which sounds like crude, but stay with me. Basically, whenever a boss has got like one particular part of him that's like glowing and shining, usually red, just like, oh hey, a giant glowing red fuck me light. Oh dear. I can never tell like which version of the of that attack he's gonna do until like last minute. All right, doing good. 4 lives, 2 chunks of health down. All right, buddy. Oh, here we go. All right, we're really closed in here. Whoa! I thought maybe I'd be able to kick it in the air. Oh well. Not quite. Oh, waggy! You jerk! All right, I got him. But I fell. So how long does he stay this way? Oh, thank God, the game's kind. All right. All right, buddy. Not good. Haha, sucker! Sucker! Death egg dead! Oh. Tell me there isn't a 4th version. Like, if I suddenly have to fight Shadow the Hedgehog, I'm thinking I'm gonna... Oh! Sonic! He's here! The blue blur guy himself! Oh, dear. Sonic, you're better at dealing with this guy. Can you... Or no. Yay! Friends! Oh, wow. Okay. That's an explosion. Eggman's dead. Oh, nice. Oh, and freaking credits for this? Oh, Jesus. Okay. Pac-Man World 2 Sonic the Hedgehog collaboration. All right. I'm very curious. Like, unfortunately, I don't know a heck of a lot of people a part of the Sonic team and all that jazz, but like, man, how many people on Sonic team were like a part of quality assurance and making sure that this like followed through properly? Oh wow, okay, that's it. I guess all the proper credits are going to be you know, actually wait, we already watched all the proper credits. Yay. So what didn't I do to earn like the super ultra award? Sonic Figure 2 set. I don't even recognize what... Okay, one of them is definitely the... Oh, it's just the Robotnik statues. Oh, and the way that... obtain the bronze medal or higher in time trial mode. Clear the stage without losing a light. We're kind of forcing me to do that at one point. Anyway, No, I will not be doing the bronze medal challenge. Seeing Pac-Man just like, surprise, quills. What the heck, man? Get the Sonic Forces song out. We beaten him with the power of friendship. You can show the world what we can do. You were next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing us through till the battle's won. God, the other day, I was just like randomly scrolling through YouTube related stuff and like I came across the Chalk Eaters and like, I mean, you know, I've already listened to Chalk Eater stuff a couple of times, but like I stopped and I listened to their Crushing in Your 30s song. That's so good. Crushing in your 30s, crushing in your 30s, yeah. Gotta take it slow. Pac-Man in Sonic suit looks kind of cursed. I agree.
I see.
You finally beat Spooky. Thank you so much. Everyone's finally returned to the village and business is booming again. Feel free to come visit anytime. Well. Anyway. Please, for the love of all that's holy, get that off of your head. Okay. By the way, is there a little, like, bounce with Pac-Man? Kind of looks like he does. He has, like, a little bit of, like, bounce and squish with his run. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that's just, like, you know, him moving up and down and I'm not, like, looking at it close enough. I don't know. Ever since I started watching like videos from like game devs and also like animation gurus where they talk about like squash and stretch, I try and look for it everywhere I could possibly go. Like, you know, that's how you can tell that whoever was working on something really cared about like the fine details. If you squint hard enough, you can almost convince yourself it's actually just classic Sonic. I wouldn't say that. What monstrosity is this? How dare you? I want Miss Pac-Man back. The legal bullshit going on with Miss Pac-Man needs to end. Resurrect her, damn it! I don't know why I'm climbing up all these rooftops. So, actually, I have not, like, completed this area yet. Like, I did run around and I collected all the fruit and all that jazz, like, previously. But I did that before, all this, like, fruit started spawning in the primary area of Pac-Land. I just don't want it. That's a lot of fruit. Way too much for my colon. If there's squash and stretch to it, it wouldn't be a surprise because it is one of the 12 principles of animation and all. Right, but like, squash and stretch is one of those things that like hasn't really been paid close attention to in the video game sphere for 3D games all that much. Like, rarely you would see that in like really early games, like, you know, early, long time ago. But like, especially in 3D polygonal type of spaces, you didn't really see that all that much. It was mostly just, you know, primary rigging, and then that was it. Though nowadays, a lot of people are starting to move into doing more squash and stretch with, you know, their video game stuff and animation. And it shows. It looks very, very nice when people do that. Hey, Seely, how's it going? I hope you're having a very good day. Just finished up the Sonic Pac-Man crossover thing for this game. And I'm gonna be real. It's 9:30 now. I was initially planning I was gonna finish the Sonic DLC, and then we were gonna take like a little bit of a peek at that. There's like extra like post-game content that I didn't know existed, and I would like to see how far that rabbit hole goes. However, we've kind of run out of time here. I need to start, like, winding down and getting going here. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. Why is there a dimensional rift inside of a tree? Good freaking question! The thing that was definitely what was messing with me though is that like even in Pac-Man World 2, like the original, they talked about like the legend of the Pac Wizard. And this is like a time teleporter, or like it sends you back in time. And in the cutscene we saw, you can see the Pac Wizard as he's crafting the golden fruit that you see on the tree here. So that was freaking crazy to see. Like I didn't expect that they were going to go that far and like that deep, but they did. Like holy crap. I don't care about accessorizing. Whatever. Don't matter to me much. I don't know how many people are like really into Pac-Man World 2 and like the lore behind it, but I am. It's freaking cool. Whenever it is used, I gladly snatch up the opportunity to yap someone's ear off about it and the other principles of animation, purely because I get to talk about the thing that I want to do for a living. Hey, very nice. I don't know. For me, it's just one of those like one of those moments that I truly appreciate somebody's time and somebody's like somebody's time and somebody's work ethic, you know? All right. So before we finish things off here, I'm gonna go over what I said earlier in the stream. So I guess if you already heard me ramble about this a little bit earlier in the stream, you're free to leave. But yeah, we're gonna talk about the new Steam hardware that has just recently been announced, and I am super jazzed for it. Not necessarily because I'm going to be 100% picking it up for sure, but because like just the possibilities of things. First thing that I'm going to talk about, I guess here. I'll grab this. The new Steam controller. And it looks really nice. Now, I do have a little bit of a problem with the original Steam controller, which I've got a picture of right here, along with a picture of the Steam Link. The original Steam controller was not that great. It was really shoddy and like, basically, if you've ever held a controller that you just feel that there's nothing inside it, that was basically the original Steam controller. It was like basically a couple of circuit boards that were pasted off onto the front of it with a couple of like, you know, the touch detectors and things, but like the grips didn't feel like they felt really hollow, and the buttons in the back were really loud and really hollow as well, and they didn't feel good to use at all. So I was not a fan of the original Steam controller. However, the new Steam controller, not only does it include all of the traditional controls that you are kind of expecting to see in a controller, it also has the touch pads on the underside of it, and it has 2 buttons on the back of it. So if you got used to using those back buttons, you can still use it. And yeah, it looks really, really good. Now, will I be picking it up and replacing my Xbox One controller that I'm currently using in my hands right now? Probably not. Probably not. I don't need a touch sensor. And like, I'm so used to using Xbox controllers and like the way that they feel that I just don't feel like I need it. But for somebody that needs a good PC controller, he's right there. I'm looking forward to seeing what reviewers say about the controller. So there's that. The next thing that's kind of interesting is this thing called the Steam Machine that they have made an announcement for. Now, Steam they did this thing where they made Steam OS, and they had third-party hardware developers basically make their own versions of Steam machines, and they had them release them out to people. Am I boring you, Pac-Man? Hold on a second. Excuse me, sir. Dang it. Apparently I'm boring myself. Anyway, so yeah, they did this thing where they tried to have like third parties basically make their own version of Steam machines, and then they would load on Steam OS onto those machines. They didn't do very well. mostly because I think it confused the market a little bit because they're just like, it's like owning a console, but not. And you're owning a kind of shitty, low-power computer. Not a lot of people like that. However, what you're looking at right here is basically just a Steam Deck, except, you know, without a screen and dedicated to whatever television you have in your house. And apparently, it's not just a Steam Deck. It is also 6 times as powerful as a Steam Deck. So this thing can run like 4K native stuff on it. So that's really good. Like, that's really cool. I think that somebody who is in the market for having something that can play PC games, that maybe you don't want to fuss with like building your own PC. And you know what? I'm totally valid. I'm one of those crazy people that likes to like configure and make their own PC stuff. So this isn't really a product for me. But if you really want to have like, you know, PC quality graphics and PC quality experience, except from the comfort of maybe your couch or something like that, this Steam machine might be the thing for you. Oh yeah, and it also does work as a PC. So if you wanted to, you could also use it like just as a regular old PC. It's got a desktop and all that jazz, and you can go and watch videos on Firefox or whatever the fuck you want. Like, yeah, pretty cool. Too broke for a gaming PC, so am tempted. Well, we'll get to that in a moment. My coworker made me some coffee. Woo! Delicious. What kind of coffee? Was it like, you know, coffee with cream? Straight black? Some sort of mocha thingy? So anyway, this looks like it's a really cool thing. But again, this is not something that I am personally kind of in the market for. What I could be in the market for, however, is the third thing they made an announcement for, which is their new standalone VR headset. This is the Steam Frame, and it is exactly what I described. It is a headset with its own dedicated hardware inside of the unit that is capable of running VR games. And again, apparently, like, this is very much one of those, like, we put Steam OS and we made a Steam Deck, except for your face. Essentially. But yeah, it's got the controllers, which it's essentially like a controller that's been split in two, so one controller for each hand. It doesn't have any complicated, like, you know, light boxes or anything. It runs off of like camera VR, so, you know, all you have to do is just slip it on anywhere you go, and it'll work just fine. And you can play a whole bunch of different video games. However, if you didn't want to do just standalone VR on this thing, because I know that there's some people that are like, but I like to have my PC connected to my headset, and that's why I like my Valve Index. Lucky for you, this thing is capable of doing that. Not only that, but it's capable of doing it wirelessly. Apparently, this thing comes with a little dongle, and it connects to the headset via a Wi-Fi 6 connection. And apparently, they've done some fancy schmancy tinkerings with the way that they send the signal to your headset, where it will send you that signal with, like, high frame rate. I'm trying to remember what it was. It's got, like, eye trackers on the inside of it, so it can tell where your eyeballs are looking in, like, at any given point in time. So, and then it does this trickery where the bit rate that it sends to your headset, it prioritizes whatever portion of the screen you happen to be looking at the time. That's freaking, like, wizardry, man. That is insane. Now, here's the thing. We don't know anything about the prices for any of this stuff, and if I had to take a guess, this stuff will probably be pretty expensive, given the fact that, like, it's a Valve product, and Valve products tend to be kind of expensive, you know? Like, you're going to be paying out the nose for it. However, no, never say never. We don't know that 100% just yet. They haven't said anything about it. Crossing my fingers that maybe this stuff comes out at, like, you know, an industry-breaking price, possibly. You know, something that would make, like, somebody that buys the Meta Quest. If somebody buys a Meta Quest and they see this on the market, they might go, ooh, wait, that looks better. kind of crossing my fingers on that one. But there's a couple of things in particular that I am waiting to hear about when it comes to this headset. I would like to know specs. Well, that's basically the gist of it. Specs, specs, specs. I want to know a lot of stuff, including like how long's the battery life? What's the like DPI for the screen on the inside? Can you get like it custom with prescription lenses? Because I got some issues when it comes to my sight, and you know, wearing a headset like this ain't gonna happen unless I can have prescription lenses in it. There is no, it doesn't appear that there's any speakers on this thing, so I wonder how that's going to work. Are the speakers just really clever, or do you need to wear earbuds or something like that? What other things was I wondering about? I've completely forgotten. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I'm kind of like, you know, curious about, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, here's the thing. I've already spent so much money on all of the VR stuff that I already have. And it's kind of a big question of like, is this a big enough upgrade for me personally that I would be willing and able to make the swap over to this? Or is this another VR piece of equipment that I'm going to buy and then just have kind of sitting around not doing much? Because I'm going to be real, I'm not doing a lot of VR stuff right now. I'm curious whether or not this would open the door to a lot of really cool VR stuff, though. I don't know. I always wanted to get a VR gaming set. I wanted to play spooky games and be a scared little shit. Dude, I don't play spooky games in this thing, mostly because, like, I feel like what's the term? The immersion is just a little bit stronger in like this headset. So I feel like wearing a headset would be very, very scary. I remember I've told this story a couple of times. One time I had my buddy come over here and I happened to be one of the only people that owned an HTC Vive at the time. And he was kind of curious about going into VR, but he wasn't entirely sure if he wanted to or not. So he came over to test out my headset, and he was playing Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades, which, amazing title. But basically, it's sort of like a gun nut kind of game, where you get access to a bunch of, like, firearms, and you're able to, like, shoot them everywhere. And there was one particular level, I forget what it's called. I think it's called, like, the meat grinder or whatever the heck. It's basically a level where, like, you're walking through sort of a more spooky, scary location with, like, you know, meat grinder villains and stuff and, like, you know, enemies. And there was one point where he was trying to complete one particular mission, and he turns around and one of, like, the meat grinder villain enemy things is just standing behind him. He freaks out and he jumps, like, away from him physically in, like, 3D space, and he flies into one of my walls. And I had two thoughts there. Number one was, oh God, are you okay? And number two, oh God, don't hurt my really expensive headset. Because this thing's stupidly expensive. I was not going to be able to replace this thing if, like, you know, he broke it. So, well. But, yeah, no, spooky games are, like, no big joke. That animalistic need to run away might take over your, like, it might take over your common sense, and you might forget the fact that you are inside of a virtual space, you know? Next, they're going to announce Half-Life Alyx 2 to bundle with the headset. Dude, Jesus. Speaking of which, I haven't tried Half-Life Alyx in a while, but you remember that I was originally playing Half-Life Alyx on my old graphics card, which was a 3070 Ti, and I just recently made the upgrade to a 5070. I am curious whether or not that game runs any better, and I also wonder whether or not a VR stream would work a little bit better with it. Possibly. I don't know. I also wondered whether or not doing VR streams with this thing would be at all possible. Not entirely sure. I will say, though, one thing before I forget. There is one thing that is kind of sitting in the back of my mind that I'm crossing my fingers for. Valve really seems to be trying to push into the an environment of like moving Steam OS to make it a little bit more important for people. It looks like they want people to adopt it as much as they possibly can. What I'm really crossing my fingers for still, I really hope Steam OS comes out for like standard PCs. I hope so. I don't think it's gonna happen like right away. Like, if Valve did that, that would be quite the undertaking. Like, you're talking about making an operating system that is capable of running on a gigantic slew of different hardware. If they managed to figure that out, it would be quite the success, I would say. However, I have been really, really pissed off about the way that Microsoft has been treating me and other, other people a part of like the PC space as of recently. Like they've been shit. Like they've taken on this role of like, we're going to cut costs by getting rid of developers, and we're going to start making stuff with AI. And boy, oh boy, that hasn't been working out very well, because it seems like every single couple of weeks a new announcement comes out about a new thing that a new update for Windows has just broken. Oh yeah, like Microsoft made the announcement that they are like kind of more AI forward, and they're trying to come up with like ways that they can make code using AI. I do not like that, because when you do that, you're just opening yourself up to all sorts of people to exploit it. Which is funny, because they've made the announcement that they no longer support Windows 10, so they're making everybody move over to Windows 11. So they're kind of forcing everybody to deal with their stupid AI bullshit. If there is ever a time in history right now where we need competition in the PC space, it's now. I really need Valve to like I need them to take their SteamOS and move it over to being on just other hardware, you know? Unlock the entire thing. It's like SteamOS is literally just Linux. That's all it is. It's just a friendly version of Linux. And it's like, can you imagine if there was a nice and friendly version of Linux that allowed you to play your PC games? Oh, it's like, it's a dream and a half, and it's like, you know, it's floating off there in the distance, but man, it would be great. Time to get out a steel pipe and try to beat up the AI worshippers. I'm not gonna beat them up with a steel pipe. I just need people to stop listening to them. Stop. AI is not the future. AI is shit. It steals from people and like regurgitates shit like without any thought, rhyme, or reason. We need to stop with this garbage. And I hope more people like really start to wake up to that. Anyway, enough about me complaining about all random, like, you know, whatnot. Yeah, that's what I think about the Steam hardware stuff. I hope it goes a really good direction. I certainly hope that, like, Valve makes their money back, you know? I don't want this to be a circumstance where they make a new product and then it rots and doesn't go anywhere, like, you know, some of their other stuff. I use AI, actual intelligence. If we beat them up with the metal pipe enough, they'll shut up. No, instead they'll just, like, you know, complain. Like, you know, they'll go to their chat GPT clients and like complain and be like, I need therapy, please. I need somebody to listen to my plights and not complain about me in any way, shape, or form. I need validation. That's the thing that I worry about, is that like ChatGPT, it's not really designed to be confrontational or to basically just straight up tell you you're wrong. It's there to basically like be a companion. And sometimes a companion is not what you need. Sometimes you need somebody to just look at you and just go, no, you're wrong and you're stupid. Stop it. It doesn't happen much. AI used to be fun when it was crappy and wasn't as good in doing things it is now. Here's the thing. It's not very good at what it does. Like, it's good enough that, like, technically on paper people can use it, but it's not good enough that you can completely rely on it. There's a problem. Until this stuff is like, you know, actually functionally like perfect in every way, you really shouldn't be using it. Full stop. I've heard some bad shit about ChatGPT. Yup. I've heard some bad stuff about ChatGPT too. Ugh, no. But they keep improving it. They keep on being like, here's ChatGPT version 6.7.5.7.6. This one will fix all those issues. And it also won't tell people to go and commit sewer slide. Yeah, totally. We fixed that little bug. Some humble correction as long as it's not negatively presented can help. I think so. I don't know. It's tough. It's hard. I don't know. I mean, I literally made a video like a year ago on TTS Brian, and in that video I complained about AI back then. We're dealing with the same stupid problems. Nothing has been solved. Nothing's been fixed. Same issues, different day. And it's only gotten worse as people have kind of just shrugged and been like, I guess it's the way of the future. No, it's not. If this is the way of the future, then it's stupid. I stopped using Duolingo as soon as they revealed that they were using AI in the app. Yeah. Well, on top of that, like, before they started using AI, there were plenty of people that were saying, don't use Duolingo. It doesn't actually teach you how to use proper language. You know, it doesn't teach you in a way that actually makes you, like, hold any of that knowledge in place. You know, you forget about it, like, almost instantly. Like, you really can't use it in any constructive way. What I'm saying is, as long as it's constructive criticism. I need more than constructive criticism. Like mentioned earlier, sometimes I wish that, like, a good, strong hit with a lead pipe would help. But unfortunately, no, it doesn't. It just makes people grind their heels into the dirt. There needs to be something done about overuse of AI as a crutch. Well, unfortunately, a lot of people are like, you know, that's where we're going, apparently. There's plenty of people in college that are currently using ChatGPT and other stuff for the sake of, like, you know, skipping their assignments and things. And they're actively getting, like, degrees in places that they probably shouldn't be. And that's scary. I don't want to have, like, a lawyer who, like, I mean, we've literally seen cases where, like, lawyers have used ChatGPT instead of, like, looking in their freaking legal books. And, like, you know, a court found out about that, and they were just like, wow, all right. Well, your client's case is being thrown out the window. Good job, buddy. Anyway, I don't want to rant and rave about this for too much longer. I've been doing that for a long time. I think I want to finish things up. So, thank you guys very much for coming out to the stream. Before I finish things up, though, let me check real quick and see if there are any, like... Is there anybody that I could possibly raid? I'm not entirely sure. Ah! Loud. No, it doesn't look like there's anybody on that I can raid at the moment. Okay, well, I think we're just going to finish things up. All right, my stream schedule. Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday, all of them starting at around 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And I guess we're going to be diving back into some Pac-Man next stream because, yeah, there's entire post-game stuff that I haven't actually touched yet. So we're going to go look at that. I've been playing Silk Song on Saturdays, and I've been enjoying myself very much. I have only gotten into Act 1. I still haven't got... Like, that's a big freaking game, man. Especially, like, considering I spaced this stuff out, like, 3-hour chunks. It's a big freaking game. And then, if you're interested in having nice, like, casual conversations with the bit, and maybe with some other people that join me along the way, I have casual streams that happen on Saturdays. No, not Saturdays. Sundays. Those happen on Sundays. And yeah, they're pretty chill. It's a heck of a lot of, like, me just sort of talking with you guys, very similarly to how we were for the last, like, 30 minutes here. As well as, yeah, I do let some people come on with me, and we discuss random stuff, whether it be our favorite snacks. Maybe we'll talk about Disney for like the 476th time. I don't know. I enjoy our conversations. They're fun. Okay, I am going to take off here and maybe make myself a sandwich. Okay, thanks for very much. I'm so mush mouth. Thank you very much for coming out to the stream. I appreciate it a lot. See you next time.